Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself Hardik Shetty, currently pursuing in first year BE in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Vidyanagar, Bangalore. Today we are going to discuss about force and system of forces. Then what is force? A force is an agency which tries to change state of rest or state of uniform motion of body. Then what is force system? If two or more forces are acting on a body or a particle, then it is said to be a force system. The force systems are further classified into collinear force system, coplanar force system, and non-coplanar force system. The firstly collinear force system. Collinear force system states that if the lines of action of two or more forces coincide with one another, it is called as a collinear force system. In this figure, we can see that force P1, P2, P3 are moving in opposite direction, but their lines of actions are coincidence with one another. And such type of force is called as collinear force system. Then, then the next topic is coplanar force system. Coplanar force system are further classified into coplanar concurrent force system and coplanar non-concurrent force system and coplanar parallel force system. Parallel force systems are further classified into like parallel force system and unlike parallel force system. Then what is coplanar concurrent force system? Coplanar concurrent force system states that if two or more forces are acting on a single plane and their lines of actions pass through a single point, then it is said to be a coplanar concurrent force system. In this figure, we can see that the different forces are moving in a different direction, but their line of actions meet at a single point called O, and such type of forces are called as coplanar concurrent force system. Then the second type is coplanar non-concurrent force system. It states that if two or more forces are acting on a single plane and their lines of action do not meet at a common point, then the force constitutes a coplanar non-concurrent force system. In this figure, we can see that the different forces are moving in a different direction and their lines of action do not meet each other, and this type of forces are called as a coplanar non-concurrent force system. Then the last type is coplanar parallel force system. Coplanar parallel force system states that if two or more forces are acting on a single plane with their lines of actions parallel to one another, then it is said to be a coplanar parallel force system. Coplanar parallel force systems are further classified into like parallel force system and unlike parallel force system. All the forces act parallel to one another and are in the same direction, and this type of forces are called as like parallel force systems. In the figure 2, we can see that all the forces are parallel to each other and the lines of actions are also moving in the same direction. Then the second type is unlike parallel force system. The forces act parallel to another, but some of the forces have their line of action in opposite directions. In the figure 1, we can see that their forces are parallel to each other, but their lines of action moving in a different direction. Then non-coplanar force system. Non-coplanar force system are further classified into non-coplanar concurrent force system, non-coplanar non-concurrent force system, and last type is non-coplanar parallel force system. Firstly, non-coplanar concurrent force system. It states that if a system has two or more forces acting on a different place but pass to the same point, then it is said to be a non-coplanar concurrent force system. In this figure, we can see that the forces are acting on a different plane, but their line of actions are meeting at a point, and such type of force are called as a non-coplanar concurrent force system. Then the second type is non-coplanar non-concurrent force system. It states that if two or more forces are acting on a different place but do not pass to the same point, they constitute a non-coplanar non-concurrent force system. In this figure, we can see that the forces F1, F2, F3, F4 and etc. are acting on a different planes and their lines of action do not meet each other. And this type of forces are called as non-coplanar non-concurrent force system. Then the last type is non-coplanar parallel force system. It states that if two or more forces are acting on a different place and are parallel to one another, the system is said to be a non-coplanar parallel force system. In this figure, we can see that F1, F2 and F5, F6 are acting on a different planes, but they are parallel to each other. And we can see that F3, F4 and F8, F7 are acting on a different place, but they are parallel to each other. This type of a force is called as non-coplanar parallel force system. And, and that's all for this video. Thank you. Like the video, and for more content, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.